I started to think I wouldn't get any guitar picks at the Jerry Cantrell concert last night, but I got uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. The last time I saw Jerry Cantrell live was in May of 2002 in Orangevale, California at a venue called The Boardwalk. Alice in Chains was no more, and he was promoting his great solo album, Degradation Trip. The opening band was called Comes with the Fall, which featured William Duvall, who would eventually join Alice in Chains as a full-time member. They were also Jerry's backing band on this tour. Something horrible happened at this concert, and I didn't think Jerry would ever come back to Sacramento. I'd say the show was around 3/4 of the way through when a moron crowd surfer was headed towards the stage. This is a tiny venue with no barricade between the audience and the stage. Jerry was in the middle of a song, and this stupid meth addict crowd surfer gets thrown on stage, knocking Jerry to the ground. The band stopped playing. Jerry threw his guitar down in disgust and left for good. I don't blame him one bit. It should have never happened. The night was ruined for everybody. Look at all those guitar picks in his mic stand. I can't believe I didn't even try to get one, but that was before I started collecting them, of course. I don't think they were in a very giving mood anyway, considering what happened to Jerry. Okay, on to this concert. So I paid a little extra to get in the fast lane, which means I get in first before the other general admission people. So I showed up a little early just so I could make sure I get a good spot right on the rail. Or so I thought. I took a little stroll around the block, hoping to meet Jerry coming out of the bus, but he never came out. Then I noticed the VIPs who paid for the meet and greet. They got to go in first, and they got on the rail before I even had a chance. Needless to say, I was very upset. Opening up was Philip Michael Scales.
Some of you tough ass dudes with your arms folded who are just kind of staring at me. If I play some Johnny Cash, y'all can listen right the fuck up. You can't forget all the pretty women in the front row who listen to a shit ton of Fleetwood Mac with their mom. So hit them with a little landslide, they're gonna be alright, you know what I'm saying? And for the music connoisseurs, you play a little Alice in Chains, you know what I'm saying?
He was cool, but now it was time for Jerry to take the stage. Man, the years have been tough on Jerry. I'm kidding. It was just his guitar tech. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to play any music from the show because I don't have permission from the band. So with that being said, I love the 90s more than any other decade for music. So, of course, Alice in Chains is in my DNA at this point, along with the other big Seattle grunge bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden. And as much as I love Alice in Chains, I think seeing Jerry solo in a venue this intimate is just as great, because he can play songs from his solo albums, which I think are really good, and the hits from Alice in Chains.
Alright, full sack tonight, huh? I'm sure you've heard that before. You guys look good, man. You having a good time? Come on, you can do better than that. Make some fucking noise. That feels good. Really good looking at you guys. All right. So now I got y'all pumped up. We're going to do something sensitive. Greg's going to speak a little spoken word for about 18 minutes. It's a short 18 minutes, so really. Once you get past the first 5, You know, this tour's kind of winding down, and we've had such a great time on this, man. It's I really appreciate the support. Thanks for showing up. We've been having a blast playing all these songs from my whole career, and this band fucking kicks ass. Make some noise for Roger, Joseph, Manny, Jr. on keys.
Alright, I had to pause it real quick because this part is too important to just gloss over. So Roger Manning Jr. was in a band called Jellyfish, and after that he was in a band called Imperial Drag, and they were so awesome. And if you have time, you should look up the song The Man I Used to Be from Jellyfish and Boy or a Girl from Imperial Drag, and I guarantee you will love them. Sometimes you have to dive a little deeper to find really good music, not just stuff that's force-fed to you from the radio. Okay, back to the show.
George Adrian on bass. Perhaps he is our last player. Perhaps he is. Are your papers in order? Probably not. Gil Sharon on drums. Michael Rose on pedal steel, guitar, and so much more. $50, yo. Tyler Bates, guitar. My good friend Greg Puciato. And vocals, make some noise.
That's fucking Mr. Jerry Cantrell right there, Nick.
Thank you very much.
Thank you!
Sack half empty, sack half full. What kind of sack are you? Full. Yeah. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah. Bad jokes, right?
He seems to have a very dry sense of humor, which is something I can appreciate a lot. But yeah, up to this point, the whole crowd was loving it. I was loving it. And yeah, just couldn't wait to see what other songs he was going to perform.
We're not done. Give it up for the one man who made this all possible, Mr. Jerry fucking Cantrell!
And please make some noise for this amazing band.
It's a brand new song, we never played it before.
You guys don't know this because it's just a little band thing, and this is the kind of dumb shit you do on tour when you've been living together for fucking 6 weeks. And it's 6 weeks today we've been on the road. I got a bag of googly eyes, and I fucking stuck 2 eyes on each one of his Converse, and we took bets on how many eyes would come off by the end of the show. What's the number here, Gil? He's still got all 4, 2 on each fucking shoe. I bet on 1 eye. Fuck!
That means there's not enough double bass. This angel will definitely need it.
Ladies, you guys have a good time tonight? Yeah. And that's the whole fucking point, man. Once again, I just want to say I really appreciate all the support, you guys showing up, and I really appreciate these guys joining me on this journey too, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, let's fucking rock!
I think Jerry Cantrell is going to go down as a legend. he's so great at writing melodies and putting harmonies together, and his lyrics are dark, but you know, I think I read a quote one time that says when he's happy, he's out riding roller coasters or something like that. That's why his lyrics can be kind of downers, but hey, I love him. A lot of people love him, so thank God he's still continuing on the Alice in Chains songs, you know, in honor of Lane. Rest in peace.
Thanks again. You guys rocked. I'd like to sing one more song for you if you don't mind. You guys take care. We'll see you real soon, all right?
So I am a guitar pick collector, in case you didn't know, and I was starting to get anxious halfway through that I hadn't even come close to getting one. And at the end, he had a cup full of guitar picks and he started tossing them out in the crowd. And since I realized I wasn't going to catch one in the air, I immediately dropped to the ground and started scrambling around and grabbing every pick I could. I ended up with 6 of them, as I said earlier. It's a really good haul. That's my personal record. Before that, I had 5 at a Metallica concert, but wow, what a fun night. The music was great. The band sounded great. Jerry looked like he was in a good mood and happy, and I loved it. I'm so glad to have him back in Sacramento after what happened to him when I saw him last anyway. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.